My inner corner on my lash has clocked out, to be honest with you. Don't even look at it. If you look at it, you're a bully. In today's video, I'm gonna be taking you to a few different like local thrift shops in my area. There's like a few things I just want to address with this video. This video was filmed back in like early January, and then the other part was filmed I think early February, so like a month in between. Like most of the thrift trips that you're gonna see in this video. And then as we can tell now, it is the middle of March, so it's been even longer. To also give even further context, this is not something I do on the regular. I purposefully went on my way and researched these stores individually because I liked the reviews. They have good prices. I had seen that they seem like really good places, some of which are giving back to the community, and I really just want to showcase some places that aren't Goodwill, aren't Plato's Closet, aren't Salvation Army, that you can find and shop at if you're in the Orlando, Central Florida type of area. If you're around here, I definitely recommend them, but I just want to give a disclaimer so no one thinks that I was thrifting for the sake of a video, because that's not the case at all. And I don't want it to come off as if like I'm over consuming or I'm promoting like consumerism. I even have mentioned in this video itself that use what you have first, actually pinpoint what you're looking for and how that will fit into your wardrobe. I'm constantly showing you things that you can restyle, rewear. I mostly want to show you inspo anyway, but I mostly just want to kind of really nail home the point of, please do not take this video as if this is how my whole entire life works. This is how I am as a person. Remember, everything you see on the internet is only a sliver of what somebody actually is, and even that is still edited to only give you a specific image. Thank you so much for clicking on this video, watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. And without further ado, let's get on to the shenanigans. Currently, I'm in the parking lot of one of my favorite local thrift shops. This one is called City Thrift. I will go ahead and include the address here on the screen, and I will also put it in the description box below, so if you are in the area, you can actually go ahead and check this one out. Currently, they're having a 50% off of everything in the store sale at the moment, so I'm gonna go ahead and go in, see what we can find. Hopefully it's not too busy because it is a 50% off sale, but I'm thinking because it's a Monday and it's like 4 in the afternoon that maybe it won't be too busy. We'll see.
Child, I had to mute this because there was people screaming the entire time while I was filming this, and I figured I'd save y'all's headphones from that. So I mostly stayed in like a lot of the skirt section and stuff because I've really been into like floral midi skirts and floral maxi skirts. I spent a lot of time in this section because I've been really picky about the kind of skirt that I want. Like, I know what I want, and these weren't exactly it, so I didn't get them. I did get these shoes because I've been needing more casual pieces. At this point, I then decided to go ahead and go through my cart like I normally do to make my final decision.
I just left the thrift store, City Thrift. It was busy. I don't know why I was hoping that it wasn't gonna be, considering the fact that it's a 50% off day. And every single time it's 50% off, it is busy as hell. On the side of the screen of like my current inspo Pinterest board, I have up until this point had that board private, and it was because I felt like a little caterpillar in a cocoon. Like, I didn't want you to know my new metamorphosis era. I didn't want you to know it yet because I wasn't really sure what it was. Thrifted something that I literally was just on Poshmark looking at last night. I don't even want to tell you because I don't want nobody biting home and make sure that I do a little fashion show for Luna. She don't be giving a goddamn, okay? I be looking in the room just like, Luna, look at me. Look at me. Comment down below if you do that with your pets too. Do you also do like shows for your pets? When I'm listening to music and I'm singing along, I be doing a whole dance number, a whole dance break, better than a K-pop group, okay? I be out of breath. And Luna just stares at me. I like to think that she appreciates it. Hi, good morning besties. I'm in the drive-thru at a Starbucks currently, and recently I asked on my Instagram stories, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should follow me on Instagram, because I'm going to shout one of you guys out right now. I asked for a bunch of Starbucks recommendations because I have a Starbucks gift card. I have no idea what I'm about to order. Sailors_shop21, thank you so much. I'm going to get this. Brown sugar shaken espresso. I love a good strong coffee, truthfully. That's what I'm gonna get. The way that you're watching this video, it's gonna look like this was all in one week. I'm telling you right now, it was not. So many things happened in between the last time that I was able to go thrifting to now. So much has happened. It's been like 2 or so weeks. You wanna order this yourself. I like snap peas because they're so fun. But I'm also somebody who can eat vegetables fully plain, because I just like the taste of vegetables. Is this level 10 vegan? I'm the final boss vegan.
Every time I watch this clip, I see that backless sweater and I kick myself because I didn't even notice. As much as I am a slut for a backless top, how did I not see that? The TikTok hoodie just made me giggle. They had so many shorts, honestly. Like so many in like different shades of blue. And so many like different kinds of dresses. This one reminds me of an older like unif kind of sleeveless dress that they had like years ago. But I didn't get that one at all. I didn't feel like I'd wear it enough.
A few cute items. I got cups, but I'll be shocked because I have a thing for like vintage cute ceramics and glassware. But yeah, we're now at Lucky thrift store. It's right behind me here. We're gonna go on in. I don't think this one has carts. There's still a lot to look at, and for the price, you can't go wrong with at least coming in to browse. And they do take donations, so if you're in the area and also are looking for another place to be able to donate clothing or like anything like that, definitely donate to Lucky Thrift. The lady who works here is so sweet. She's so kind. So definitely donate here if you're looking for. I know this will definitely be on my rotation of places to be donating clothes to in the future if I have more things to donate clothing to. They also have a wide variety of like formal attire, like formal dresses. So if you're also in the area and you need like a prom dress, graduation dress, or just any like fancy formal event, come here. They're really cheap, and they have, it's literally arranged in a rainbow, y'all. Any color you can think of, they've got a dress in there for you, and it probably in your size too. I don't think it's gonna be like a Goodwill, because it's not like a Goodwill. It's definitely like a local, smaller kind of like thrift shop. But I did enjoy it. I liked it. But that was not our last stop for today. Our next stop is gonna be Boomerang Thrift and Gift.
This location actually donates to the local shelter here in Orange County as well. So all proceeds go to actually help animals in the area. I also liked how this location had a dressing room because truthfully, the fact that I was able to try on all of these items helped me decide that I didn't like any of them. I actually didn't get anything I tried on at this store, like clothing wise, simply because some items just, winded up not being what I thought that they were gonna be or not really fitting. This cardigan was the itchiest thing I've ever put on my arms.
Welcome to the haul portion, I guess you could say, of this video. So I have now got everything from the 4 thrift stores that I went to. So sorry if my brain seems a little fogged. It has literally been like a month. It's been like a month since some of these items that I've gotten, and then like 2 or so weeks since the others, simply because it has just taken me a really long time to finish this video. Washed and cleaned and disinfected pretty much everything that I've gotten from these thrift stores here. And honestly, I liked all 4 of the stores. I definitely have, I like City Thrift. I've been there multiple times before. This is not my first time having been, but I do enjoy that thrift store, and if you're in the area, I definitely do recommend it, simply because I feel like the selection's pretty nice. And if you go on a sales day, like a half off, 50% off, which is most of their holiday sales, you can find really good stuff at really good prices. So I do recommend City Thrift, but mostly on their sales day. Other days it can be kind of expensive for the inventory that's there. All the things that I got from like City Thrift. So I'm gonna breeze through everything really quick. This little black satin mini dress, a little number. Look, late Charlotte Russe must have been the shit, because every time I thrift it, I'm always amazed at like how nice quality it feels and the silhouettes that they have. But yeah, this is originated from Charlotte Russe. I got it at City Thrift, $6.98, so it was probably about $3. $3 for this. This is so cute. Now when I was at City Thrift and I picked this up, I had like just seen another girl like put it down, and she was so beautiful. I'm surprised I didn't stumble over my words. She was so pretty. Oh, she was like super tall, and she like picked it up, and when I saw it I was like, oh, I hope she doesn't want it. I want it. And she put it back, and then when she saw me pick it up, she's like, oh, that dress is so cute. I just think it'd be a little short for me. And I looked at her and I was like, yeah, I don't really mind if it's short or not. This super cute like vintage sequin bag. Look at that. It is stunning. The light catches it so well. We all know I'm a sucker for a vintage sequin moment. $2.25. It'll look like nothing with me holding it up, but you'll have to look at the try on clip to really get what I'm saying. So I got this like sheer floral. It's fully long sleeve, fully sheer, the whole thing. This looks like a funeral procession dress. In sage. It does actually have like little buttons at the top as well to close in the neckline, so it's a little bit of a mock neck kind of neckline. I quite like this one, and I feel like it'd be so cute layered over, of course, another dress or something like that, or even like putting like a banty, like an oversized banty over top. If you took a look at like my Pinterest board that I'm currently really inspired by, you could totally see the vibe of this in those items. And that one was $4.98, so like $2.50. So I got this like red little bralette number here. I love the construction of like the sparkles and like little lace details and stuff on it. It doesn't really have any boning, though it looks like it does. And then the side panels are all like sheer and stuff. I think that's really cute. I found this one for, I think it says $2.98, so it was about like $1.50 maybe for this one. I thought the color was absolutely riveting. I love red on me. I've gotten more and more into red, so I loved the color, loved the cut of this. I thought it was so cute. It kind of reminded me a bit of like the green widow bralette that I have, but just in a red colorway. This long floral maxi skirt, and it has this like weird kind of asymmetrical, you have to see the try on to see what I'm talking about, but it's got this like asymmetrical like hemline to it, and I just love the floral design. There's actually beading on some of the on the front flowers here as well. And as we know, I'm a sucker for anything vintage sequins. This did say on the tag that it's like a two-piece set, but I did not see the top, so I don't even know what the top looked like. But I know I'm gonna be wearing this with like a sweater over top, or like a cute long sleeve, even like a cute bralette. That red one would actually be really cute over top of this one because of all the colors at the bottom. I've been wanting like a floral like maxi skirt kind of like this, simply because I just feel like the vintage ones like really do it for me. And this one was, god damn, about $3. Little cardigan. There's like a hook, I believe, somewhere here in the front or so it like hooks up at the top or something like that. I quite like this cardigan, and also the sleeves have like a cute little flare out around the end, so they like flare out on my hand, like kind of cute, like in a way that looks it gives me very 90s, which we know I'm like super into. Anything 90s is like my shit, is my jam, is my thing. So I quite like how it lays. I feel like this cardigan is gonna go so beautifully over like a cute maxi dress, or even just like by itself as a top, because we all know I'm totally down for a tiny top. So I just feel like this cardigan will go so great, and the material is like really soft. Like, I don't know if you can see like the webbing and stuff like that. And this is from, I believe this is a vintage brand, because get a hold of this tag. It says Sweater Project. I've never heard of that, don't know what that is. I got this $6.98, so like, what's that, like $3.50. I actually had been on Poshmark the night prior to when I went to go to City Thrift, like when I started this whole thrifting adventure, and I was actually on there looking at like Fredericks of Hollywood pieces, because that's my favorite lingerie brand to actually thrift. Anytime I see it, I'm more likely I'm gonna buy it, because I love their pieces so much. I think they're so unique and so different. And I had actually seen this exact same dress. The try on of this is gonna show you a lot better, but it's this long maxi slip dress with like this cool swirl design that like has like these mesh panels and then like full like material through. It's got these adjustable straps. I actually found this and I saved the tag so I could show you. There we go. I found this brand new with tags. It originally, it looks like it retailed for $29. I ended up getting this $9.98, $5. So about, I wound up actually getting this for $5 from City Thrift here. And I had like just been on Poshmark the night before looking at this exact piece. I'd seen a few different options on Poshmark. If you want to find the same sort of piece and see the ones that I was looking at, because there was a lot on Poshmark that are actually pretty affordable. You could search up Fredericks of Hollywood like max slip dress or like swirl slip dress or something like that, and you'll see like a bunch of different options pop up in a variety of sizes. Let's see. I have another Fredericks of Hollywood piece here as well. I also found it brand new with tags. See, let me see if I can show you. Brand new with tags. It looks like this one was originally $28, which considering the length of this one versus the previous one, I don't fully understand. This one is just like a shorter kind of like black, not see-through, like fully opaque little slip number, and it's got this beautiful like lace paneling, crisscross straps in the back, and the back also is a little bit on the open side, and then there's like this little like cut in the front. Granted, I could possibly wear this as like pajamas, but I don't thrift lingerie or things like that with the actual intention of wearing them as pajamas. I thrift them with the intention of wearing them as clothes. But this one is a nice length where I feel like if I wanted to try out that style from the early 2000s, which I'm not even gonna act like I never wore that. I did wear dresses over pants. Tunics were also really popular. I don't really see anybody talking about that when we talk about early 2000s fashion, but homie was out here in tunics like it was my business, okay? I had so many tunics. I had so many gacho pants. I would wear the tunics with the gacho pants. A hot mess. Disney really had us all out here layering for our lives. And for what? One was also randomly priced higher than the maxi was. This one was originally $12.91. Again, was half off, so about $13, so like $6.50. It was about $6.50 for this one, which is odd because like when you look at both of them, I feel like this one should have been cheaper than the maxi because that's more fabric. I don't know. And this one is also in a size large, but again, Fredericks of Hollywood stuff either runs small or just runs very inconsistent, because I also have corsets and stuff from Fredericks of Hollywood that are medium, and I've also had some that are like technically labeled as small, and all of them fit me, so I don't know what that means, bestie. I really don't. And Lucky Thrift was so cheap. It was so affordable. I got a few different pieces all for like under $5. All of what I got was like $4.28, which is kind of cool, kind of amazing, but at the same time the selection for like my size wasn't super vast, which is perfectly fine because I'm also aware of like the privilege that I have, and even like saying that of like, oh, the sizing wasn't that great there, but the sizing at most thrift stores for people about my size, maybe even a little bit bigger, it's usually pretty good at most thrift stores. But Lucky Thrift didn't have a whole lot of like smalls or mediums. It was a lot of like large and everything up, and there was like a lot of stuff in there. It's a smaller thrift store, but when you walk in, there's like racks of clothing that are like stuffed, like it is stuffed full of items, and it's really cheap. I think they have stuff priced at like maybe $2.50 per piece. I got this blazer. I'm tipsy, I'm so sorry. I got this blazer. It's got shoulder pads in it. I might take the shoulder pads out because I feel like I want to be able to wear this a little bit more on the casual spectrum inside, and I feel like I'll be able to do that a lot easier with no shoulder pads, because shoulder pads would be making me look square, you know? I don't really care for that look. I don't really like that too much. On some pieces it's fine, but most of the time I usually just remove them. I'll keep them, you know, if I ever want to put them back in or put them onto another item, or just use them for some other craft if I want. But this blazer's kind of cute. I like it, and it's got these cute little pockets in the front too. I don't know if you can actually tell the like pattern, because it is kind of like a, hold on, it's kind of like a lace, and the sleeves are actually a nice length on me too. I don't think they're like a full length. They maybe hit me a little bit above like my wrist or so, but it's not a bad length on me. Boomerang thrift and gift. I liked it. It was very open, very spacious, not super busy when I went. I liked that I could try stuff on there because, as we all know, when you're able to try things on, that can help you really narrow down what you want and like what you don't want. It was nice. There was like one employee that I remember being there, and she was like super friendly and super kind. The selection of clothes wasn't really the best. I felt like they had more like home stuff, which is why all of the things I got at Boomerang Thrift and Gift was mostly just like home things. Some of the price stickers on some of these, so I'll know exactly how much to tell you. So I got this Beauty Guru hand real quick. This is like a hole puncher, and I got this for $2.99. I've been kind of wanting to get one of these because what can I say that's not offensive? I'm skinny. Get one of these for like my belts mostly, because I feel like this is a much simpler and easier way to punch a new hole in a belt versus what I'd been doing before. I feel like this was such a good thrift find. Honestly, it's been like kind of something I've been wanting to get, but also I just never came across it, and I also did not make that much of an effort to go find it, which I've already used this like a couple times before, and this has been such a game changer. I'm kind of mad at myself for not having one of these before. This is like a fabric shaver. I don't fully know exactly what to call this, but I'm sure you've seen a commercial of this somewhere on the internet, because I know I've seen it multiple times, but that could be my algorithm telling me about it because I own a cat. Hi, Luna. I've already used this already on her cat tree. It looks brand new, bitch. It looks brand spanking new. Anyway, you can use this to like cut down on fabric, and if you have like a sweater or fabric that's like pilling, you can also use this on there too. I've used it on like bits of like carpet, like around areas where like high foot traffic. Honestly, I'd be vacuuming, but the vacuum does not come close to this. It's not the same. It is not comparable. I probably wouldn't do a large surface area with this, but it is so nice. Basically it just really deeply pulls out any fur, any dander, anything like that on your surfaces, and it has honestly made me realize that I'm like, oh, the vacuum is not coming close to what this can do. I got this for $1.99, and honestly I would pay like 5 times that for this, because this is so useful as a tool. If you have a pet at all, this will definitely come in handy for you. This little dish. It's got a little cat in the middle. It's nice and like wide. It's not super deep, but it's kind of wide. I wanted to find a nice like dish that's wide enough, because I noticed sometimes with Luna, her whiskers, she has very long whiskers and she's a lot of them, but sometimes her whiskers will kind of get in the way when she's trying to drink water. And I've been trying to switch all of her bowls over to being like a glass or ceramic type of things, because I've read and have noticed that she kind of gets a little bit of like cat acne on her chin from like the plastic bowls or even like metal bowls. So I want to switch her over to all ceramics, because it makes it a lot easier to clean them, and I've noticed a difference in the fact that she doesn't get as much like little cat acne when she's using ceramic bowls. And again, all the proceeds from Boomerang Thrift and Gift do actually go to the animal shelter as well here in Orlando, so if you're in the area, definitely recommend. They also had a lot of like harnesses and stuff like that for like dogs and collars, like brand new ones, like not like used ones. They actually had like brand new stuff in there too, but I thought this was such a cute little dish, and I love the color. She deserves nothing but the best, truthfully. I liked OMG Thrift. I felt like they had a really nice selection of stuff there too. It was laid out pretty nice. The price ranges for stuff wasn't bad. I do feel like if you go in the boutique section at OMG Thrift, like when you walk in and like turn, I'm trying to remember, to the left and all the way in like that corner, there's like a whole boutique section. And if you shop in that area, it's expensive. It's like boutique prices, and those are usually like your name brand items, like really expensive kind of fabrics and stuff like that. But it's usually just mostly name brand stuff. But the prices in that area are a lot steeper than the rest of the store. I feel like the rest of the store is like about regular like thrift store prices, basically. Belts priced $5.99. I think all of them are $5.99, no matter what they look like, how big they are, how small they are. And this one is a small belt., like, this is the belt. Hold on, let me show you. This is the belt. It's got a little cat in the middle. 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 It's got a little cat Here we go. Here's the belt. That's what it looks like. And it's got these like tassels, one of which has already been chewed through by Luna. I can replace it because I actually own suede kind of things like this from another thrift project that I did years ago, and I've just kept the same thing. But I could just easily replace it myself, and it doesn't look too difficult to replace either. But yeah, it's just this cute little belt. I just feel like I could wear it like around my waist, like looking like this, or even like to the side where, you know, from the front it'll look kind of like that and then dangle to the side. Back in the early aughts, like when I was a kid, I used to have a belt very similar to this, and I wore the shit out of that belt. I wore that belt so often that like the bottom started to like fray off and stuff. It was like brown and it had these like crystal kind of bead things on them. I think it was originally from mud or something. I can't remember, but I used to wear the shit out of that belt. So when I saw this one, I was like, oh, this is like the darker cousin of that belt, and I know I will wear this like a lot. So I'm really into it. Kind of gives me a little bit like pirate doubloon type of vibes. I'm here for it. I think it's fun, even though yeah, $5.99 sounds like a lot for this. You can't tell me this isn't a cool fucking belt. I already know I'm gonna have to do like an alteration basically. Like I'm gonna have to do like not a thrift flip, just a thrift alter, which I used to do those back on my Instagram on like my IGTV, but I'm gonna do that as a video here on this channel at some point soon, so look out for that. All of the items that I thrifted in my thrift bonanza, thrift road trip, call it what you will basically. I do recommend every time you go thrifting to have an idea of things that you actually would like to be able to find, and some inspo on like a Pinterest board will give you a great idea to how to like navigate like what you're actually looking for, what's missing from your closet, what you actually want to dress like. So that way you're not just mindlessly picking things up that are kind of cute that might not actually be your style. So yeah, thank you again though for spending this time with me. I hope you had a fabulous time, and if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel. I try to post here at least once, sometimes twice a week. And if you would like to follow me anywhere else on the internet, all of my social media links will be linked down in the description box below. And I hope to talk to you soon. I hope you have a great rest of the day, afternoon, night, whenever you are watching this. And I hope to talk to you soon, but in the meantime, between time, take care.